Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about 3 things that surprised me about owning a 1995 Oldsmobile Aurora. I've owned my 1995 Oldsmobile Aurora for about 2 years now, and it's been a blast to own. Such fine machinery from GM back in the 90s. No, I'm serious. I'm not being sarcastic here. This is actually a stellar vehicle built to drive. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and show your support to my channel. It has grown significantly, and it's all thanks to you guys for your continuous support. Let's get on with the video, shall we? The first thing that really surprised me was the power and handling of the Oldsmobile Aurora. This does not feel like 250 horsepower. It feels much more than that. When I accelerate hard, it pushes you back into your seat, which I would not have expected from a front-wheel drive vehicle like this. The low-end torque is very nice. I find it very easy to merge on the highway without feeling like there's a lack of power. It seriously surprised me. The handling of this vehicle is something I really want to talk about. Since this is a 90s General Motors luxury vehicle, you may think that this has a boaty ride and can't handle as well. Well, you're wrong, and I was wrong as well. This vehicle actually handles very well, and you can push it in the corners with confidence. The steering is not as sharp as a modern day vehicle, but it feels very good, and the vehicle feels very light in the corners. Definitely a surprise for me. The ride, on the other hand, it's very well planted. It's still a bit floaty and cushy, but it has a hint of firmness to it, which I seriously adore. I did replace the rear shocks with passive ones instead of the air suspension. Link in the description below if you want to see that. I've driven an Aurora with air suspension, and let me tell you, the air suspension actually feels better than the passive ones. I personally was able to tell the difference between both of them. If I installed air suspension, I'm sure this would have handled even better. But seriously, a 90s GM luxury car is known for a floaty boat-like ride with zero road feel. But the Oldsmobile Aurora was an attempt to change that, and it really shows when you get behind the wheel of one of these things. The second surprise of owning my 1995 Oldsmobile Aurora was the sound system. This is a really crisp sounding sound system, and it's not even the top of the line Bose system that was an option on these vehicles. This is a basic 6-speaker sound system with the tweeter and a mid-range on the front door panels, followed by 2 6x9 subwoofers in the rear deck. If you opted for the Bose system, you'll get extra 4 speakers, 1 in each of the footwell in the driver and front passenger, and a mid-range speaker on the passenger rear door panel. I'm sure the Bose system would have sounded amazing for its day, and even today, this basic system completely surprised me. The tweeters on the door panels just sound so sweet. Instruments like guitars sound so real through the speakers, especially through these tweeters. What do you guys think about this sound system? Let me know in the comments down below if you have an Aurora or experienced an Aurora's sound system. If you have the Bose system, also comment down below and let me know how it sounds like compared to the base system. I've tried out many audio systems from 36 speakers EKG sound system in the Cadillac Escalade to this 6-speaker system in the Aurora. And I have to say, the Aurora's bass sound system is a top-tier sound system, and it sounds way better than a lot of systems in modern-day cars. This is to say that more doesn't necessarily mean better. Last but not least, something that really surprised me on this Aurora is the exceptional fuel economy on the highway. This is a large V8 sedan from the 90s, and fuel economy wasn't really a big thing back then. But this Aurora really surprised me with its impressive fuel economy. I get close to 28 miles per gallon on the highway, cruising at 100 kilometers per hour, or about 60 miles per hour. That is unreal for a sedan like this. My Genesis sedan with the 5-liter V8 could never get past 22 miles per gallon on the highway, so the Aurora really surprised me. I have yet to properly test out the full range on this vehicle, but the computer says over 800 kilometers of range per tank, which is quite impressive. In the city, the mileage does drop to about 15 miles per gallon, which is to be expected, but on the highway, this is such a surprise for me that it can achieve almost 30 miles per gallon. Seriously, this was peak GM in my opinion. This is just one of those vehicles that was the right product but came out at the wrong time. But now, these vehicles have become so cheap to own. Many neglected examples are ranging from $1,000 to $3,000 Canadian. Properly well-maintained examples of the Aurora are selling for over $5,000. Parts are becoming a bit difficult to find as well, but luckily, other than the head gasket issue on the engine, these things are quite reliable, so you don't have to be replacing random things. That's going to be it for today's video, folks. I'd love to hear your experience with the Aurora, so please comment down below and share it. See you all next time.